Hey guys, so today we're making some chicken tikka masala. Please make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on social media. Let's get started with the recipe. I'm starting with some whole fat yogurt, and this is about a cup of yogurt. And then I am just going to season my chicken breast. I'm using chicken breast that I've washed and dried and diced up. I would suggest using chicken thighs, boneless, skinless chicken thighs, but chicken breast is all I had. So I put in some turmeric, and then I'm going in with some garam masala. And this is a really great Indian spice that has all of the different spices that you need for this recipe. I'm also going to add in some black pepper, and then next I am going to grate in 4 garlic cloves, and then I'm also going to grate in some fresh ginger. And so I have never made chicken tikka masala. I've never made Indian food ever. But I am trying different things on this here YouTube channel, so I hope you guys enjoy this recipe. I looked at several different videos and recipes, and I tried to make it as authentic as possible. And so next I'm going to add in the juice of half of a lemon, and then I'm going to mix all of this together. And you want to make sure you season your food to your taste. Just make sure your food is not bland. We don't want no bland food, y'all. So I'm adding in some more of that garam masala. And no, I have not tasted the food yet. So how could I possibly know that it needs more seasoning? It just looked like it needed some more seasoning. And I couldn't smell it enough, so I used my sense of smell to season this chicken. Okay, I want my food to taste good to me, so I just mixed that up, and you want to let that sit and marinate. And so I just marinated it on the counter for a few minutes. And so next I have my cast iron skillet, and we are going to brown each side of our chicken. Again, I would suggest using boneless, skinless chicken breast because, not chicken breast. I would use chicken thighs because I think thighs are a little more forgiving. But this still turned out really great. Just try not to overcook your chicken because chicken breast can get dry, but you're not going to cook the chicken all the way through in this step. And so next I have 2 serrano peppers that I took the seeds out of, and then I have about a half of an onion, or just like one small yellow onion, and I'm just gonna saute that together. And y'all, this was actually pretty spicy, so I didn't think that the serrano peppers would create so much spice unless it was the other spices that I put in there. But this was kind of spicy, but it was good. I love spicy food. So next I'm adding in 2 heaping spoonfuls of tomato paste, and then I'm just stirring that together. And then I'm adding in some red chili powder, and I found all of these ingredients in Walmart, y'all. Like, I found the garam masala and the red chili powder. I found that in the Indian aisle. And so I didn't even have to go to a specialty store for it. And so I am just seasoning every layer of my food. And then next I'm adding in some ground coriander. And then I'm going to add in some tomato sauce and some diced tomatoes to this. So I just added in 1 can of tomato sauce and then 1 can of diced tomatoes, or you could use crushed tomatoes. And then I'm going to season it with some salt, some pepper, and some of those other seasonings that I've been using. And you want to make sure that you season every layer of your food, y'all. We want our food to taste good to us. And so I'm also adding in some ground cumin to this recipe, and then you're just going to stir that together. And this is actually a lot more simple than I thought. And so I'm adding in my chicken, and then I'm going to stir that together, and then I let it simmer for a few minutes, maybe about 10 minutes or so, 10-15 minutes. But since it's chicken breast, it's not going to take that long to cook, and I don't want to overcook my chicken because I don't want it to be dry. And so after letting that simmer for a little bit, I am going to taste it, and make sure the chicken is done before you start to taste it. I'm tasting it. I tasted it for seasoning, and it tasted okay. And so now I'm adding in some heavy cream, and I'll be sure to list the ingredients in the description box below. And then I'm tasting it again just to make sure those seasonings were on point, and I was a little hungry, and so I just let that hang out for a little bit while I cooked some basmati rice. And that is it, you guys. I am just going to garnish it with some fresh cilantro. This was super delicious. It was on the spicy side, but this was a super simple recipe, had lots of flavor. I hope you guys enjoyed this recipe. Please make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe. I hope to see you next time. Bye.